Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our Mayan Mayhem campaign. We'll gladly lose Diplo power. We've got way too much of that stuff. I'm just absolutely, completely refusing to take this tech. Because reasons. I just don't want to do it. You can't make me. We have some Mayan peasants who are a little bit upset. Nothing major. 107.1 years, on average, until they rebel. Now we're going to be pissing off the Nahuatl religion for a bit, as we're converting this stuff away. I gotta say, this has actually given me a newfound appreciation for culture conversion. The fact that, like, you can't lose your cores on it, that is really good. Assuming that was, yeah, lowest base tax province. Good. Might actually be better to go for the higher base tax provinces, just to make sure we take advantage of the missionary, because you never know, he might die. It's possible. He's only 40, but I really hate that part about this game. That you can't hire the diplomat like that you want, the advisor that you want. You tell me the entire... Ooh. Why are we getting pop-ups about Portugal? I'm getting pop-ups about Portugal. And I don't even know they exist. Cool. Neato burrito. Yucatec Mayan. That is not a spy, a spy master is not what I ordered. This better work. I'm gonna be pissed if it doesn't work the way that it's supposed to. Religious percent. Nationalist percent. Peasant percent. Why does it say that? That's not correct. Theologian. Pretty cool, but also not what I need. So the Aztecs don't seem to know what to do if you just sit around. They have no one to attack. They can't get 5 vassals. So that's actually quite funny. They're completely doomed to suffer doom. There aren't 5 countries available. Even if they vassalized 1, 2, 3, that's never going to be enough. So no matter what, they're always going to end up imploding, like every couple of years. Which is quite funny. Alright, annexed subjects. When is that going away? July. Alright, that's pretty quick. It's good. Be cool if we had another missionary. Which one do we want to reform next? Colonist, maybe? Probably not. I think we do the colonists last because, I mean, what would happen if you had an active colony while you click the button? Because technically it's part of your country, but it's not a full-on province. So does it really count? Alright, now we're working on the longest one. It's going to take a little bit longer. That's okay, though. And then the next one we're going to do is probably going to be this one. Again, because we want to make sure we can take advantage of that Inquisitor, because you never know when he might die, and then you can't get one again. Fortunately, annexed subjects goes away in July. There goes our general. He served us well. I think this is the best way possible to have gone for these reforms. Because, like, unlike the Aztecs, who have doom to worry about, and there's like a ticking time bomb they've got to fight for, we could just wait. You know, there's no reason to rush it. And I think culture conversion's not really what they had in mind. I bet that they had in mind that you would just totally rush it as fast as you possibly could. So it's probably all balanced around that. Of course, we're assuming that it's even balanced in the first place, which is probably not. What's a little bit of prestige? When you have this many points, it certainly does seem like a good thing to go for. The culture conversion, I mean. Okay, insult the Aztecs. Easy to do. It's already been long enough that we can insult them again. Fortify Coyo. Alright, so we got 4 provinces to convert, and I think 5 provinces to culture convert. Apparently it's been long enough. I thought this said that nationalism lasted until 14, but apparently not. Apparently it's actually gone already. Okay, so we convert that one. We convert these ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 provinces. We're already converting these 2. So yep, we're just waiting on these 4. Also, we're probably over the force limit. Yep, by 1. Okay, so that's all we do, really. Just wait. Can you dig it? Can you handle that? I mean, it's going to take another 2.5, 2, plus whatever's remaining on this. So that's another 6-7 years. Plus what we gotta wait to actually finish the culture conversion as well, which is gonna be another few years. So it's gonna take 10 years, but I would be willing to bet money that this will be faster than having conquered the land, waited for a truce, conquered the land, wait for a truce, conquer the land. Not only that, but it's conquer the land, core it, click the button, wait for a truce. We're still going to have to wait for the truces on this, but it'll be much, much more... I think it'll be faster. Because we don't have to core everything. That's the main reason. You're really lagging behind on military tech. You're kicking my butt on Diplotech, though. $15.22. Wow. It's a long time. Well worth it, though. It's another gold mine. Aztecs are trying to improve relations with us now. I guess they see me converting everything and they're like, oh my god, he's gonna destroy our country. Yes, that's right, I'm going to convert everyone. I wonder where Portugal is. Very curious to see how the colonization game is going over there. Haven't seen anybody in this area. Fortify Telelopan. Okay. I almost never do culture conversion. Except for when I'm ahead of time on Diplo points and I'm about to hit the cap. But I could definitely see, maybe more often in player versus player, where you might lose land. I don't know. Against the AI, you almost never lose land. But having it be your culture just to guarantee you can't lose the core is nice. And I'm pretty sure cores of an accepted culture like never expire. Mixtec is the primary nation. Maybe I could be wrong. We don't need the legitimacy. We're just going to lower autonomy just for the sake of actually having something for our guys to do. Hey, now the game's starting to figure out what I want to do here. It's like, oh, you want to convert stuff? Okay, we'll give you missions for that. It's 15:16 now. Time goes by really quickly when you don't go to war. How many times have I said that in the last 2 videos? Probably quite a bit. It's fine. I don't think we need the manpower. I don't like permanent discipline. Well, 10-year discipline modifiers. Okay, another one of the more difficult provinces to convert is converted. Now we're on to the cheap, easy ones, which is great. $96 months. What is that, like 8 years, I think? Damn. 2 years per base tax. I mean, you're already paying twice the points. So I guess I don't really understand why it takes 4 times as long. Or sorry, you're paying 4 times the points as 1 base tax, but why are you paying 4 times the time, too? Good work, Aztecs. Pretty sure they were the aggressor in this war. No, they were the defender, okay. Okay, let's check culture again. Yucatec. So we've got Highland Mayan is still over here, but it's being converted. This one says that it's Highland Mayan, but it's not actually our land, so it doesn't matter. And then we've got these over here. Yeah, Traskin, it's not going to go well for you either. Little guy. I'm sorry. Sure, I'll rival you. But it's not going to go well for you. So we're converting that one. We are converting that one. That's going to probably be the slowest one. I bet these other two catch up. So we're looking at 1525. we'll finally be done with all of this. The Kalima subjugation of Tarascan. Nope. My whole reason for being allies with you was no real reason. I have no real interest in doing anything you do. Gain prestige or lose unrest. In Koyo. I don't really care about the unrest. So 1525. Then we start clicking all the buttons. That basically gives the Europeans like 85 years or 80 years or something like that to colonize and tech up ahead of us. But soon, we should probably see Portugal somewhere. I bet we could probably find Portugal if we colonized this way faster than if we colonized this way. Because someone's going to colonize this area over here. Whoever colonized South America is going to be stronger than I think whoever colonizes this. Because this might be like Great Britain or the Hansa or Denmark or somebody up there. Maybe not Denmark, maybe Norway. So I think we start colonizing the coast and try to find a Westerner. $15.25, yep. And then this one, it's only 2 base tax, so it should only take 48 years. Sorry, 48 months. And it's going to be converted. Yep, it'll line up pretty nicely. The mixed Texan nationalists. I guess we go all the way up to our force limit. I have nothing else to spend the money or the points on. Alright, fine. We'll knock out a tech. I mean... God, that's so expensive. Please don't die on me, Inquisitor. Don't do the same thing that happened with the Diplo guy. So, like, what do you think the best strategy would be then, as far as, do we pass technology, take the technology levels, or are we better off being as low-tech as possible when we meet our neighbors? Because we're gonna get 80% of their tech level, just by what is it that we do that gives us 80%? When we westernize. Very nice. Right? I'm not crazy, am I? Pretty sure we do. Yeah. We'll sink all these points, then we lose all of our points, and then we end up at 80% of their tech level. So there's no, I mean, whatever, whether we're tech 1 or tech, I guess it, as long as we have enough points that we can sink them into westernization as fast as possible. Each month, up to 10 monarch power will be drawn from each category. So best case scenario, we could lose 30 per month. We could have some stockpiled. So that means that 5,000 divided by 30 per month, it's going to take 166 months, which is 13.8 years. 13.9 years, actually. It's actually pretty quick, all things considered. And then, of course, we have to have a backlog of stuff, because you know that there's going to be negative events. It's another good reason to have all this land be the right culture and right religion. It's because that really lowers your overall revolt risk. All right, I think that was the last province that's not the right religion. And that means that the last thing we're waiting on is this guy, who's going to be done in 1525. Yep, it's all going to line up nicely. 1525 is the year where we can finally click the button. Which will happen in the next video, because I'm going to take a short break here. Look forward to seeing you then. See you soon.